What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's me again. It's Tuesday. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing fine. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah. Because yesterday was Monday, which makes today Tuesday. It's funny how it always works like that. And my chair is going back all the way. That's better. All right. So I went to the old thrifts this morning. Got 12 items. Another slim day of finding stuff. Tons of people at Goodwill today. Holy cow. I swear the kids don't go to school anymore. I don't know. I don't know what it is. When I was a kid, you woke up, you went to school, you didn't go to the thrift store. So I don't know. I don't quite understand how the school system here works, but more often than not, there's a lot of kids in there. I guess they could be homeschooled. I don't know. But they really mess things up. So I wish they'd stop going. Um, Other resellers in there just running around crazy. I don't know what they resell because I rarely see them with items. Um, and when I do see them with items, they're just miscellaneous things. So they're everything sellers. But they do steal some of my clothing. So I wish they would quit. What else? Yeah, so we got 12 items, like I said. I'm not going tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm just going to list. I've got, like I said, some stuff over here. I got to do some coats, some jackets, some other items. So we'll get that done tomorrow. Um, see how many items we're left with. What else? Yesterday, we only sold 4 items in the first store. We've already sold 4 items in the first store today, so kind of a quiet Monday. Which Monday ranks number 2, or used to, on on sales. So it used to be Sunday, Monday, and Saturday. That was 1, 2, 3 for sales. Um, I don't know. I haven't done that in a long time. It took me a while to figure that out, but I don't know. Anyways, so that's where we're at there. Let's go to the second store because this is a bit weird. I don't understand this. As we talked about yesterday, you're not supposed to get your top rated status until um, the first of the next month, meaning June 1st. But right here, it says our current seller level is top rated. We did sell something today. We didn't get the 10% discount. But if you go to my listings, they say top rated on them. Pretty weird. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't get it. Um, And then if you scroll down, it says get recognized as top rated seller. Now on the first store, this right here says 10% discount on fees. So I think maybe we have the badge. We're just not getting all the benefits. I don't know. That's the best I can describe it. eBay's wacky, anyways, with a lot of their stuff. So I don't know. There you go. So yesterday we sold 1 in the second store. Today we sold 2 in the second store. So not bad, not bad. We're not at 2 per day yet, obviously, because that's not at 62. Uh, Still looking for more suppliers. So if anyone out there really loves to shop, not list so much, send me a message. I don't know. Maybe there are some people like that. Um, did find a new connection today, so got to talk with them a little bit more and see if it could be a possible thing going forward. This going to the thrift store has really made me realize that I don't want to go to the thrift store because if I can pay someone to do that, if I can outsource that and pay the same price or less, why wouldn't I, right? Um, Now I'll still go sometimes. It's just I don't have to go every day. I don't have to be as worried about, oh, I can't find enough items. There's no way I could do more than 10 per day, probably. Um, Now with yard sale season coming, yes, the ability to find more is there. Um, but do you really want to spend every Friday or Saturday going to garage sales? I mean, Friday, it's a work day, no big deal, but I don't want to spend every Saturday going to garage sales. I want to do stuff. I want to enjoy the nice weather. So if I can outsource this sourcing, that would be fantastic. And that's something that's been in the back of my mind. I've talked about it a lot. So um, we're getting closer to being able to do that. I don't need much. I do 6 per day. That's only 180 per month. That's nothing. But what happens when I'm doing 15 per day or 20 per day? Then it's 600 items. It's a lot of items. And like I said, there's no way I couldn't find 600 items per month here. I don't believe. Um, maybe if I went to the thrift store like twice a day, because I know that they put stuff out in the mornings, right? Like, I mean, I get it, it's competitive, but the resellers, like, they follow the people with the racks and they get in their way and they just, they don't let the people work. And I think that's kind of rude, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm too nice. I don't know. I'll look through a rack if they're not there and messing with it. If they're like took stuff off and walking down the aisle to hang it up, I'll go through the rack real quick because it's not that many items. You know, you can go through it in about a minute. Um, but I don't get in their way and stop them, you know, impeding their progress. They're just trying to work like I am. So I don't want to screw with their routine. Um, but I know they restock like later in the day, maybe around noon or so. I've seen them 1 o'clock. I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to go first thing in the morning anymore when everyone's there. I'm going to wait and go. Back hurts today. Sorry. Maybe around like noon. Get all the early people out of there. Get all the kids out of there. Come in at about noon. See what happens. Tomorrow it's 50% off day on men's clothing. So it's going to be a freaking zoo in the morning. It's probably going to be a zoo all day. So I'm going to go in there sometime between 11 and 12 tomorrow. I know earlier I said I wasn't going to go, but when I said that, I forgot that it's 50% off day. So I'll get up in the morning. I'll probably take my pictures, get my shipping done, drop my shipping off at the post office, and then head to Goodwill. And I don't know, we'll see what they have. See if I can find some stuff because at 50% off, there's things that start to make sense to buy, like polos. You see, they raise their prices for the season. So right now, polos are more expensive than long sleeve shirts because it's season for polos, right? So, but if I can buy them for half off, then they make sense to buy because they're pretty cheap. So that's probably what I'll do tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some good stuff, you know, get some polos, find some other stuff. I did find good stuff today, of course, but just not enough of it. Not enough. I need more. So hopefully the connection with these people will help. I have no idea what's going on with the top rated. I think it just goes on there, but we're not getting the discount. I think that's what's going on. Otherwise, why would it be on my listings? And like I said, I did sell something and I checked and I didn't get a 10% discount on the fees. So that's not going in, that hasn't gone into play, but I think, well, I know that the top rated thing is there on the listing. Now, does that really matter to buyers? I mean, you got to scroll down and look at it. And I think if anything, people are going to look at how many items has this person sold, and then they're gonna look at your feedback, and they're just going to see your feedback on the listing, right? If they scroll down far enough. Now, a lot of people are on mobile, so I'm going to look at one of my listings on mobile because I honestly do not know how it's going to show up. So let's go to our active listings. So let's look at a listing here. So you have to scroll all the way down to see feedback and what my score is on accurate description, reasonable shipping costs, shipping speed, and communication. So, right, the first thing you're just going to see is the picture, the title, the price, your estimated delivery time, your shipping cost, about this item, and then you got to click to see full description. You got to click to see about this item to see if it has any. Now, see, I think eBay is doing a disservice here. I don't think you should have to click anything to see, if the item has spots or if it's new or used. Well, I guess condition is there, but instead of saying condition, quantity, and item number under about this item, it should be condition, pre-owned, and then it should be condition details. And then it should say, oh, there's a spot on the front or a rip or a stain or no spots or whatever, right? Should be next. And then the third one shouldn't be the item number. That doesn't even matter to a buyer. Why would you put that on there? See, these are the little things that eBay doesn't do well for their mobile and on their desktop platforms. They get an F. So I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. They need to change that. And they need to have, I'm going to sign out just to make sure. And let's just search for a men's shirt just to make sure it's not different. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm sure you understand how. Yeah, so it's the picture, it's the title, the price, the shipping cost, or best offer, estimated delivery. Yeah, so it is. It's condition, quantity, and item number. That is totally irrelevant to any buyer out there. I don't, because I have no idea. Let's see if there's anything wrong with this. Item may have slight flaw noted in listings. Please see all photos. So that's their standard description. They don't tell you. So when you scroll through their pictures, they didn't even photograph. Oh, they have one photograph font, one back measurements tag. So I would just have to guess there's nothing wrong with this one. That's bad on the seller's part. But yeah, I don't think that's, I don't know if you guys can see somewhere in there. Yeah. Pre-owned, one available, and item number. So anyways, eBay gets an F on that part in my book, but I know I'm critical of eBay sometimes, but I think they need to get with the program and change that. It just makes you wonder. Like, I talk to a lot of the reps and they say they're sellers. So eBay's development team needs to talk to some people and say, hey, you're a seller. Do you like the way our app looks, or do you like this function? What kind of value are we bringing our buyers and sellers? So I don't know. Anyways, enough from me today. I don't want to just be complaining. Obviously, we have a great platform here to do this. Think about 20 years ago, whenever eBay was invented, before you could buy and sell stuff online. I mean, you'd be having a garage sale and you wouldn't get nearly the buyers. So we got a great opportunity. We just got to make the most of it. And I need to quit complaining, I guess. But there you go. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a good day. And we will see you in the next one. Take care.